Hello everyone, Mike here with you guys once again, and it is time for a very important update on the Save the R campaign. For those of you new to this whole thing who've never heard of the Save the R campaign, it started in 2016 with the release of Deadpool. The point was to support our big budget or large scale films with an R rating in order to prove to Hollywood that can be successful. We've proven that, not once, but twice when it came to superhero films, and more than that when you look at other blockbusters that came out within the past 2 years. 2016 and 2017 proved that the R rating can be successful. We sent a strong message, and the reason Logan was R was because Deadpool was successful. So you would think that would continue with Venom for this year. But unfortunately, despite the loud message that we sent that the R rating can do well, that wasn't enough for the people behind Venom. Not only that, but because Disney is going to buy Fox, one of the X-Men films that was going to be R was delayed to get a PC-13 rating. PC-13, I stand for politically correct, or political correctness. In other words, it's a film that was made to be R but was watered down. This practice went on since Columbine. Went on since post-Columbine because of the overreaction of the film industry's response to Joe Lieberman. And that led to R-rated films not doing very well in the year 2000. And so there was a focus to PG-13. And that's been going on ever since. Now, the Save the R campaign put a dent in that, and it was successful. But now ever since Disney announced that they were buying Fox, there seemed to be some going back to that mindset that we've been fighting against. And then and another problem is even if an R-rated film does super well, some film studios will look at that and go, yeah, but it'll do better with the PG-13 rating. No, it won't. Expendables 3 flopped for that reason. The problem with that mindset is that it doesn't let more people in. It cuts the core audience out by ruining the movie. And I'm not the only one who's noticed this. Mundane Matt has said this too. The LA Times just did a review of Venom saying that it felt neutered. When you have a main character who bites people's heads off and is supposed to be this dark black comedy / horror type of film, without the payoff, it feels incomplete. That isn't good news. And thankfully the reviews haven't been that great overall, which is a good thing, because it's time for a new tactic in the Save the R campaign. It's not only enough to support movies that make the right call. It's also important to punish studios for doing the wrong thing. So, I am calling for a massive boycott of Venom. Boycott Venom. Do not see it. Don't go see it at all. Avoid it. It needs to flop. And since there's more than likely going to be an unrated version on home video or DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, streaming, however people get their movies nowadays. That's old I am. I don't even know how people consume their films other than streaming. If there's an unrated version, support that. That, along with the failure of the PC-13 version, will send a strong, clear message. Now, for those of you who think, I'm against PG-13 altogether, that's not true. If a film is made with that in mind, if a film is made for a broad audience from the beginning, from its conception all the way to the end, like the MCU films, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. The problem is not with the rating itself. But when a film was made to be R and gets censored to water it down, that I have a problem with. It's the censorship that I have a problem with. And The problem with Venom is it was marketed as a horror film, kind of. And what's going to happen is parents are either not going to take their kids to it because it's going to look too dark, or the parents who do keep their kids to it are probably going to be shocked by the elements of the plot. Because it's about the main character biting people's heads off. And then the people that it's made for aren't going to like it because it's neutered to crap. So I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this whole, we'll make the PG-13 version for theaters, and then we'll have the real version on video. No. The theater used to be an edgy place, and now the theatrical experience has felt neutered in recent years. Now that's a separate video altogether. I do need to do a video that talks about the problems with modern movie-going today. But this practice has neutered the theatrical experience. And in an era where every other medium can push the envelope, whether it's movies, whether it's TV or video games, those two are thriving with mature content. But the theater feels stale and boring and safe. When I go to the movies, I don't want that. When I want something light, I'd rather stay home for that. But when I go to the theater, I want something more intense and edgy. So yes, boycott this movie. I am tired of this PC-13 garbage. I am tired of films getting neutered to potentially reach a wide audience. That's not what happens. We've proven that in the past. It's time to send the message loud and clear that when you neuter your film, you pay the price. Boycott this movie. Don't go see it. Please, if you care about the Save the R campaign, if you've been in it since the first Deadpool, and you've supported this campaign, it's time for Phase 2. Phase 2 calls for boycotting censored movies. Don't go see Venom. Do not go see it. Hopefully that will send a clear message. If not, I don't know what else to do. But this is Phase 2 of the Save the R campaign. And I'm afraid that this part is going to be much harder. I think that boycotting a movie is much more difficult for people than supporting a film. So I fear Venom's going to do too well. But I hope it doesn't. I hope it bombs. It has to. We have to send the message. Because this could have been the next Save the R film. This could have been the next film in our that could have kept the momentum going. It could have been the next Deadpool or Logan. But no, they neutered it to crap, and I'm not going to put up with it, and neither should you. Boycott Venom.